Let's talk about practicing. I get a lot of young singers that ask me all the time, Jen, how much do you practice? How do I practice? How many times a week should I practice? How many hours a day do I practice? Let's clear that all up with some tips about practicing. First of all, why do we practice? The very basic reason we practice is because muscle memory is essential to singing on stage. The more you repeat something, the more it gets into your muscle memory. Practicing is definitely a skill that we all need to learn how to do, and a lot of people never learn actually how to practice. Let me give you this one tip. Quality of practice is more important than quantity of practice. Let that sink in. Our instrument cannot be put in a case at the end of the day and carried around, put into a locker, put into the backseat of the car. Our instrument is inside of us. The length of time that we use that instrument throughout the day will fatigue us just like any other muscle. Think about it this way. A leading operatic role is usually between 1 hour and an hour and a half of music, unless you're a superhero and you're doing the Wagnerian roles, which obviously are much longer. Practice time should fall into about the time that it takes to sing through an entire one of your particular roles. So for me, my target is usually between 1 and 2 hours of practice 6 out of 7 days a week. I spend about 20 to 30 minutes doing technique, vocalizing, working on my breath, getting everything ready and in an excellent technical place to start my repertoire. I spend between 30 minutes to an hour practicing repertoire. There, of course, are many other types of practice. Score study, highlighting, putting in your rhythms, marking in your beats, working on language, working with a language coach, translating, memorization. If you want quantity of practice, get it in the other ways and put your quality of practice into the actual time you're going to spend singing. As I said, practicing is definitely a skill that you need to learn how to do. Let me give you a really easy way to start developing a practice routine for yourself. Record all of your voice lessons and all of your coaching. Go into your practice room, press play. You're getting repetition of good muscle memory, and you're getting repetition of ideas and concepts that your teachers and your coaches are trying to get into that brain anyways. Practicing with that recording is a really easy way to start to learn how to practice. Be able to go into your practice room or your home studio or wherever it is that you practice, sit down and you know exactly what to do with that hour to an hour and a half of practice in your day.